Alright, so, you're ready to go. Oh, okay. He's not observing. There we go. Indecision there. Alright, so, next game we've got Alex trying it again against the ZERGCLEAVER.
This hopefully will be a good game. ZERGCLEAVER's last game today was very, very good to watch. Definitely played very well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think everyone today is just... They're trying out new things.
There's been some good games, some very exciting games, yeah.
I think I'll probably highlight a couple of these. They're really good.
This map, though, I've played this map once, and I immediately vetoed it as Protoss, because the ramp on the natural is just huge. It's been mentioned already today.
It's enormous.
I don't know how you're supposed to stop that against the Zerg player, so this could be really interesting.
Walling off is just not possible. I think Alex is having some trouble.
So ZVP at the moment, I find a really interesting matchup, because in a macro game, the Zerg almost always seems to have some sort of edge. I feel like it's got to be very aggressive from the Protoss. That's why there are so many really strong Protoss all-ins at the moment against the Zerg.
Yeah, you really do need to keep them down. If you let a Zerg do whatever they like, they tend to just take over.
Yeah, they're just going to drone and have so many drones, and then just roll over you with so many units.
Okay.
You've really got to say to the Zerg, you can't have all these drones, make units or I'm going to kill you.
Yep, pretty much. See, I don't know what the problem is here.
Yeah, or just maybe some internet troubles, or
Maybe.
the cats jump from the keyboard or something.
I mean, that happens to me, so...
I also hope we see some cannon rushes.
Haven't had any of that yet.
Yeah, I personally, it's what I love to do. If I'm playing against a Zerg, I'll forge fast expand and then just cannon rush their expansion.
It does work. It's very effective, but
if it's not scouted, of course.
Yeah, yeah, that too. I think we've only had cheese once today.
Yeah, we had that proxy hatch.
Yeah, that was good, but a little more cheese would be nice. Okay, we're ready.
I think they're both ready.
I think we're ready. Okay. Whoops.
Oh,
I thought they weren't going to do it. There we go. I didn't type in all chat either. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, so, can you introduce players this time?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, over here in the top left, we have ZERGCLEAVER in the blue trunks playing Protoss. And down here in the bottom right, we have in the pink trunks, which he seems to really, really enjoy wearing, Alexander playing Zerg.
Who doesn't like some pink trunks?
It's very, very Stefano. I think he was the professional that used to always pick pink.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He declared his love for pink, I think, quite a lot. He was a big fan.
Alright, so we've got a very early probe coming out here.
This is very early. This is after the first pylon's gone down, so...
I don't know.
Pylon in the base. Pylon in the base looks like it's going to be a gateway expand of some kind, so there's probably going to be no cannons or anything.
We can always hope.
We can always hope. Yeah, there's the gateway, so no forge.
There is a ton of space on this map to put proxies in.
So that's a 14 pool. That's a pool first though. So so that's going to be probably some early lings out rather than getting the more economic focused build we saw last game from Alexander.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying something different. It has been scouted straight away.
And of course, against a gateway expand, we could see a lot of units out.
Yep, this could be our first game that's just super early aggression. The hatchery's about to go down. The probe could have stopped that.
Yeah, the probe could have gone down to block that, thrown down a pylon, or just sort of walked around and been a bit of a nuisance. But he probably knows that's happening now. He's seen no gas, so he knows there's probably not going to be too much early aggression because there's no speed. Yeah. So he's going to probably just come down, check the expansion now. You can see what that probe's doing.
There we go. Yeah, I was going to spot that and got the cybercore on the way, so...
Nothing too crazy. Maybe not some super early aggression.
No. No, not 3 gates before.
No, I think ZERGCLEAVER now will probably just get an expansion from this.
This probe still being alive, though, it's quite annoying.
Yeah, it must be a little bit annoying for Alexander, but his queen's going to pop out pretty soon and he'll just chase that probe off.
There is actually a lot of micro going into that probe right now.
There is actually quite a lot.
Not really
there's
necessary.
the expansion. There's the expansion ZERGCLEAVER.
Yeah,
So
Nexus has gone down.
Second base.
And, Alex is going for a third hatch.
He is. He's taken the economic build, and I think that's what ZERGCLEAVER wants to do. I don't know if you saw, but he was building a zealot, and then when he saw there was no aggression coming in, he cancelled it and used the extra money to throw down his expand a bit earlier.
Ah, okay. Good
quite
plan,
clever.
yeah.
So he knows he's safe. There's 2 lings coming up, but they're not going to be able to do too much, especially with the Mothership Core. Just going to poke around, see what they can find out.
Yeah, they're not going to see very much. They will see that the expansion's going down, but...
Yeah, that's he knows he's not being all-in. Or
Yeah.
1 base all-in. Might still be a 2 base all-in coming.
It would be very strange at this point if that was happening. And the Mothership Core's just going to hang out there.
Robo, Forge, and a Gateway coming down at the natural for ZERGCLEAVER. I like the building placement here. He's walled off part of his mineral line so that Zerglings can't get in and do that much damage.
Yeah, I was going to say, that is really nice. It's a shame
I
you
think-
can't fully wall off, but...
It is a shame, especially on this map, but I think you can never really understate in ZVP how much building placement is important, just to stop those Zerglings being annoying.
Yeah, you do not want them to get surrounds on anything.
No, definitely not, especially Immortals.
Yep, especially those.
That can be very sad to see.
Alright, this Robo is about to finish. We'll see what he's doing with it. Warp
Alexander's-
Prism straight away.
Oh yeah, War Prism too. Alexander's done his 2 gas on the natural that he seems to like doing. He seems to be fond of that rather than in the main.
Yeah, we've had quite a few players who tend to do that.
It can be quite mind games to do that type of thing because they don't know what's going on in your main. They normally will assume there'll be some sort of gas there as well.
Yeah, I mean it works against anyone but Terran because they generally scan the main.
Yeah,
As we saw in the last game.
They just instantly know what's going on. So this Warp Prism probably going to be used for some early aggression. Like what I was saying earlier, the Protoss really does have to do something in the early game. They have to be aggressive in some way to sort of set the Zerg back and not let them just keep droning.
Yeah, definitely. And it is difficult for a Zerg to defend a lot of places at once.
Yeah, it can be, especially at this point in the game where their creep spread might not be all over the map. So moving units around can be slow.
Yeah. So Immortals are coming out now, and Roaches are on the way.
There is Immortal production, which will be good for those Roaches, but there's only 1 gas down for ZERGCLEAVER, so he's not going to be able to do too much else in terms of gas, other than make Immortals.
No, I mean, he doesn't even have enough for another one by the time this is finished.
No, so he's probably just going to be looking for Zealots outside of this. Like, maybe just Zealot and Immortals. Actually, it looks like he's going for an Immortal drop, with 2 Immortals in that Warp Prism. I like that.
That could be pretty damn good. It's unusual.
Yeah, especially with this hatchery morphing into a lair. I mean, if he drops them and micros it well, he could probably take out this hatchery.
We'll see. We'll see
Especially
where he
because
goes.
There's only 2 Zerglings on the map as well at this point, and they're over the other side in ZERGCLEAVER's base.
Yeah,
So
he's got pretty much nothing except queens.
If he can go now, he might be able to do a lot of damage with this.
It's been sitting there for quite some time now, though.
It has. And there are Roaches out now. Although they will do a lot of damage against Roaches, it still could do quite well. But he needs to go soon. He can't just sit there waiting around for it.
And Alex does know that there's a Warp Prism. He can see it. He doesn't know what's in it, but he should be expecting some drops.
Yeah, he should be prepared for it. But it looks like ZERGCLEAVER is definitely going for an all-in here. He's got 7 gateways, 2 Immortals out. He has got +1, so he's going to be able to deal with lings really well with these Zealots. His Mothership Core's going over. It looks like he really does just want... He's got his forward pile, and he's going to try and all-in and just end the game here with a lot of Zealots and a lot of Immortals.
Yeah, and it should go pretty well.
It should do, but these Roaches can kite the Zealots, and there's no sentries to force field.
No, that is a problem. It's just a couple would have made such a difference.
Yeah, so ZERGCLEAVER can hold this, but he's going to need some really, really strong micro, especially with the reinforcement potential with that Warp Prism. And, oh wow, the Mortals have been caught out. Both of them are going to go down by the looks of it. Oh no, he only gets one. One gets out, but that's a huge pick-off for Alexander. He's done really well to take out that Immortal. ZERGCLEAVER getting a little bit out of position there.
And the other Immortal went down, and there's pretty much nothing here anymore.
Wow, that was a really, really good play from Alexander, taking out those two Immortals, because they were really what ZERGCLEAVER was relying on here. So these roaches can just kite these zealots really easily now. And it looks like he's going to hold this. And if you look at the supply difference, it tells a very ugly story for ZERGCLEAVER.
I'm surprised at how well that went, but those zealots just left the Immortals to die.
Yeah, they did. I feel like ZERGCLEAVER really threw away his edge there.
But I think Alex needs to be aggressive at this point.
Yeah, Alexander could easily just walk up to ZERGCLEAVER's base and deliver a real cutting blow.
Looks like he might be heading off to do just that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of roaches here, and there are no Immortals out on the map. There's some Zealots and some Stalkers, but there's nothing really to deal with these. If he goes in, okay, there's one Immortal out. So Alexander's going to have to focus to fire this down.
Yeah, not going to be anywhere near enough. That Warp Prism is heading off. Just went straight over the army.
I'm assuming he's going to try and use it to apply a little bit of pressure. Probably not too much, because he wants to warp in a lot of home, but just to distract them. But the Roach is now coming in. Photon Overcharge goes down. They're being driven back. Oh, he takes out the Immortal, though.
God, the Immortals are just dying so quickly in this game.
Alexander really, really is focus firing them. He doesn't want them up against his Roaches, and he's now just coming in. He's doing so much damage. Another Immortal comes out, and it's being immediately focus fired down by those Roaches. It's only getting a few shots off before it falls.
Doesn't even get a kill there, I don't think.
This is definitely looking like GG. There it is.
Oh, there we go.
Really well played by Alexander again.
Yeah, that was amazing. I didn't expect it to go that way. Or
No,
quite so heavily in his favour, anyway.
He got that really, really good pick-off on those two Immortals, and he played really, really well to take that. Again, showing us his micro skills that he showed in the last game pretty well.
Yeah, that was really good, and ZERGCLEAVER did get the pickup on those Immortals, which was nice, but
it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough at that point. He'd lost too much. All right, well that was a bit short, but there we go.
It was a very, very good game though. I enjoyed both of these games actually.
Yeah, very entertaining. So thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you very much for having me. It was very fun.
Yeah, entertaining day. I'm just really pleased.
It definitely has been. Any day spent playing StarCraft is a good day, I think.
True. Alright, so that is it for today then. And hopefully I'll see you again soon.
I hope so.
And